here to call people out or name names, but I really think people need to hear what I have to say because no one really seems to be saying it. This video is needed to clear up some misconceptions made by those in the Mandela effect groups that the Mandela effect is purely of the devil. Now, there are those who say that the Bible has been corrupted by the devil and that the, quote, word must be hidden in your heart to somehow protect it. Do you really think that God needs any of us to preserve anything? Why would they think that? God doesn't need our help. Then there are those that insist that Jesus alone is the, quote, Word of God. But they fail to recognize that the Bible is a lowercase w in the scriptures, and that Jesus is the capital W, Word incarnate. They're two different things entirely. Since 2016, when I became aware of the Mandela effect, I have found that a lot of people don't read their Bibles anymore because they believe the devil has corrupted it. And then there are some people in the YouTube groups that go so far as to say that if you don't see the Mandela effect changes, then you're not really saved. Talk about deception. They cite 2 Thessalonians 2 as proof. Well, the problem with citing 2 Thessalonians is that it has nothing to do with the Mandela effect. It has to do with a man of sin. Look at 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Further, the great deception they talk about is caused by God himself. Look at it. 2 Thessalonians 2, verses 10 through 12, where it plainly states, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, God sent them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth. I really find it strange that the people who like to scream up and down about the devil somehow fail to read simple Bible verses. Because salvation is not dependent upon someone seeing the Bible changes. Where in the world did they get that from? But they don't seem to want to understand, looking rather for more page views and more subscribers, instead of emphasizing the truth of salvation through believing on Jesus Christ alone. The same goes for the people quoting Daniel chapter 7, verse 25, which has nothing to do with the Mandela effect. The verse reads, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. Then goes on to say, I think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and a dividing of times. Again, it's not about the Mandela effect. That's about the tribulation period. These people are simply reading into things that just aren't there. Now, you can call it what you want. False gospel, private interpretation, foolish and unlearned questions, or a lie out of the pit of hell. But it's all the same. It's leading people away from their Bible and following claims of false Christ. Look, I don't know what you believe, but I choose to believe my Bible. Regardless of any changes, I still believe my Bible, and I believe that God is strong enough to give me a Bible that I need to have, whatever happens. God is in control. He always has been. And if the changes are happening in the Bible, he is letting them happen for a reason. It's crazy to think that, it's really crazy for people to think that the people are having a crisis of faith over what some people are saying about the devil having corrupted their Bibles. They need to remember that from the moment that you trusted in Jesus Christ alone for your salvation, God has you. Salvation is not about the Mandela effect. It's about Jesus Christ. It always has been. Trust Jesus. Trust Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith. I want to thank you for listening to this video. If you have any comments, please let us know, and have